Twilight, Aquatic, MORPHEEL. This is the boss of the water temple. It's pretty easy, even though it gave me a bit of trouble on my first playthrough, and I just got eaten by its tentacles. Yeah, I forgot when you first land, you want to get away from its tentacles. You want to have your iron boots on and your water armor. Although I'm pretty sure it is possible to beat this guy without the water armor. You have to be really, really good. I'm gonna try to get far enough back. Oh man, I was gonna say something. Looks like that eyeball is pretty important to it. Yeah. Oh, but what she's saying is we got a Z target and claw shot its eyeball that's somehow in its tentacles. I don't know. And attack it. Again, the eye is always the weak spot of the boss. We've seen that quite a bit. And we will be seeing that quite a bit. Alright, now it's going to send some fish at you. Don't Z-target them instead of the eyeball. That would be bad. Alright. And if you get it twice, I think that's all you have to do for that. Yep. That's his first form. His second form, slightly cooler. Oh my god. He's huge. He is huge. Okay, yeah, he's actually pretty easy seeing as how huge he is, because I have a feeling he can't see very well. You know, with one tiny little eyeball crashing into pillars and stuff. He won't actually go after you, but if you get too close to his mouth, he'll eat you and spit you back out. Here you need to rapidly press A, try to get near his eye, because it's still there on top of his head where it should be, not in his tentacles. Anyway, Midna's gonna tell us that right now. Still got the eyeball. I don't know if that's his back, it's more like his head. You can still claw shot his eyeball. I don't know how an eyeball is claw shottable. Claw shottable. Not a word. Maybe it's a word. And what are these random pillars doing here? Like, who stacked these pillars? And why? So this guy could knock them over? Maybe he stacked them just so he could knock them over. Maybe he does that because he's kind of bored. Alright, purple ink will come out when you stab it. Once you get thrown off, it's pretty easy to get back if you're good and can get there. Although I messed that up. There, that should be close enough. Yep. I recall you have to do this 3 times, and then he'll have his eyeball dyed, and somehow that'll kill all of them. I like this music, though. I think they reused this music for another boss, though. Come on. There, we got him. Okay. So that's the last time I gotta do this. And he's blinded. And I never understood what happens next, or why the water drains, but then I realized the reason the water drains, and you'll see the water draining in a second, is that he punches a hole in the wall, and apparently the water gets sucked out of that, and I don't know where it goes, but apparently one tiny little crack can suck out all the water in the room. And that's really what kills him, is the lack of water, although he was pretty much already dead when the water drained. And I bet you can guess what happens now. Yep, his eye becomes the heart container, and he explodes and becomes a fused shadow. Now this fused shadow actually kind of looks like that thing Midna wears on her head. Isn't Midna kind of looks like she's wearing a fused shadow on her head. See, it exactly matches it. Maybe not exactly, but pretty much. Alright, so she's just saying some more about having to do something about Zant. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. Anyway, we have all the fused shadows now, so I wonder what happens next. You'll see what happens next. So, shall we go? We shall in a second. I just need to go get my heart. So, full heart container. Nice. Also, you'll see we have 3 fused shadows all floating there. Nice, like. Also, let's switch back to our regular uniform. I'm sick of this Zora armor. Well, we are ready to go outside. We are done with the water temple. What happens next?